What if 3I Atlas was an alien ship? In 2025, humanity pointed its telescopes to the sky and found a miracle. A visitor from another star, the fastest object ever recorded in our solar system. We called it 3I Atlas. We celebrated its discovery, classified it as a comet, and calculated its departure trajectory. Little did we know, the miracle was looking back. For months, it followed the predicted path. Space agencies monitored it, amazed by its speed but confident in its nature. It was a rock. An anomaly, yes, but a natural one, until the day it wasn't. In control rooms around the world, the same reading appeared on every screen. An error, a calculation failure. The object was slowing down. Physicists were called, theories were debated, but the conclusion was singular and it was impossible. Comets don't hit the brakes. Within hours, the quiet panic in the labs leaked out to the world. 3I Atlas came to a full stop, defying everything we knew about the cosmos, and settled into a stable orbit, a silent sentinel in the darkness between Mars and Jupiter. What was once a comet was now the greatest mystery in human history. If you want to unravel this mystery with us, make sure to subscribe now because the story is just beginning. The world held its breath. The layer of ice and rock covering the object didn't break apart violently. It dissolved like a cocoon gently opening, revealing the truth beneath. A seamless, smooth structure made of a material that seemed to absorb light itself. There were no windows, no engines. Nothing our imagination could have predicted. It was a ship, ancient and indecipherable. Humanity tried to make contact. We sent messages of peace, mathematical equations, music. All our attempts to say we are here were met with the most absolute and indifferent silence. Then the ship acted. A swarm of thousands of smaller probes was released, spreading through the solar system like seeds in the wind. Some came to Earth. They didn't attack. They didn't interact. They just observed. One probe hovered silently over the vastness of the Amazon rainforest. Another plunged into the pressurized depths of the Mariana Trench. A third wove its way through the skyscrapers of Tokyo, invisible to all but our most sensitive instruments. We were being analyzed, catalogued, every aspect of our planet being recorded by an alien intelligence. We were an open book. After weeks of paralyzing suspense, the probes returned to the mothership. The world awaited the verdict. A judgment. A message. What would they do now that they knew us? The answer was what no one could have ever imagined. The ship moved, completely ignoring Earth, and positioned itself over the red, dead desert of Mars. Its purpose, at last, was revealed. Not in words, but in a display of power that rewrote our understanding of the universe. A pulse of transformative energy began a process of life creation on a planetary scale. We watched the thin atmosphere of Mars thicken. We watched the polar ice caps melt into newborn oceans. We watched, in a time-lapse that lasted for days, the sterile red soil become covered by a deep green alien vegetation. Where there was dust, now water flowed. The silence of Mars was broken by the sound of a world being born. They didn't come to contact us. They came to build next to us. With its work initiated, the ship departed, vanishing into the void as silently as it arrived. It didn't leave us a message. It left us a new world as a neighbor and an inescapable, terrifying truth. We are not alone. There are cosmic gardeners, entities with the power to seed or perhaps eradicate life on entire planets. Humanity gained a neighbor, but lost its solitude and its arrogance forever. We were no longer the center of our own universe. We were just part of the neighborhood. Was this a gift, the first step to welcoming us into the galactic community? Or was it a display of power, the first act of a colonization so vast that our existence is merely a footnote? What is your theory? Leave it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unthinkable, your subscription is what allows us to keep exploring. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next.